As we gear up for the new year, the Christmas and the New Year celebration is over, and you're like, oh, what am I going to do? How will I start? What is the next thing to do with my life? Let me tell you this. This is the perfect time for you to set a personal goal and plan to achieve it. Make them a reality. Welcome to my world. Welcome to the world of relationship and lifestyle. Happy New Year to all of us in this house. I pray that this new year will be better than last year in Jesus' name. After the New Year celebration, we've got to set goals. We've got to have plans for our life, for your relationship, and your lifestyle. Things cannot be like last year. Things cannot be going on the way it has been going. You need to sit down now and decide what you want for yourself. And that's why I've come with this interesting topic. How can you set goals and achieve it as individual? The first thing I want you to do for me is to reflect and evaluate your life. My dear, what do you want for yourself? In your relationship and in your lifestyle entirely, where do you want to be? You're married, thank God. How has been the marriage? You are not married and you desire to get the best. What are those things that you are putting together to make sure that you get the best? For you to get the best, you must make up your mind to be the best. If you want to get the best, you must be the best. So, reflect and evaluate your life. First thing first, about you. Let's come together. Please come closer. Let's reflect about your life. What do you want? Think back about your failure of the past. Where did you fail last year? What are those things that you desire to do? Unlike me, I'm talking to myself too, because last year I wanted to make a course, but I was not able to because of so many activities. But now I have to sit down and reflect about the failure. Why didn't I able to make it? And I have to sit down and analyze it. And that's why I've come to you today to reflect about the failure of the past year and make amendments. Try and make correction. Then you now evaluate it. What are those things that work well for you? What are those things that you enjoy doing? What are those things that give you good values? You have to keep doing it and even more better than last year. In these two aspects, what are those things that you need to improve? You've got to improve on both sides because you cannot just be going like that. Day by day, your age is going. Time is going. And what? You cannot blame anybody for your failure. You have yourself to blame. And that's why Jones Solution has come your way this season, that it is time for you to start reflecting and implementing now. There's no time to waste. I want you to understand that where you stand in setting a realistic expectation about your life is very, very important. Understand where you stand, help in setting realistic and meaningful goals for this year. You've got to start the way you mean to continue. The second aspect that will help you is try to set smart goals. You don't just set goals and forget it and you're just living your life like that, and everything, everywhere, every dicks and Harry comes your way and you just go about it and life is just going on. Before you see, January ends, February ends, and you begin to scratch your head and you begin to regret. No, set smart goals. Be specific, be measurable and achievable. Be relevant and time-bound. You can say, okay, I needed to learn something, I needed to learn how to drive, I needed to learn how to do things, and you set goals. Oh, this 6 months I want to learn how to do this. You need to learn how to operate computer. You set goals. 6 months I'm going to learn it, 3 months I'm going to learn it. After that, I'm going to, so just set goals, because my head is full of so many things. I cannot just be mentioning, but you know yourself. Oh, this is what I needed to learn. You're going into marriage, you don't know how to cook. You need to go and learn how to cook. Go and learn it. You learn it. try to be clear with what you want to achieve about yourself. This is about yourself now. It's not about relationship. It's not about my partner. This is about you. If you really love yourself and you want to make something out of life, you need to set goals for yourself in this new year. Okay? For example, you want to read. You are a student. You want to read. Don't just say, this year I'm going to read more. No. Say, this year, every day I'm going to give 1 hour or 2 hours for my studies. That's be smart in setting goals. Oh, every week I want to read a book about relationship. And in a day, I must read a chapter. Oh, I want to read a book about lifestyle. I need to change some aspects about my lifestyle. So because of that, I need to read books on lifestyle. You set smart goals. Don't just say, oh, this year I need to change. And you are not just doing anything about it. You're not just making impact. You're not just stretching your hands. Oh, this year I need to be blessed. And you are just there. You are not blessing people with little you have. And you're just there. You see, you think it's only prayer. Prayer is good, fine, but you must stretch ends too, because it is a law. When you give, you shall receive. All those little things. It works a long way. I want to ask you, this Christmas and New Year, did you give people something? You think, I don't have. Oh, what did I have to give? You don't have anything to give. But what? But you have something to give. Do you give a words of advice? Do you give a cup of water? All those little things. You think it's not important, but it has a long way to affect your life. So set smart goals. Now, the third thing that will help you in setting smart goals is break it down into steps. Like what I said, you want to read books. You want to come out with distinction. Don't just say, I want to come out with distinction and I'll be reading my books. That's not smart goals. Oh, I want to come out with distinction and every day I must read. Okay, before I sleep, any subject that I'm being taught in school, I must make sure I read it before the next class. When you read it, you don't assimilate it at the first time. The second time you read it, the third time you read it, before you will see, it's accumulated in your brain. And that's it. Break it down. How many subjects? I'm talking to students now. How many subjects do you have? You have 8 subjects, and out of that 8 subjects, you break it down. Okay, Monday to Friday, this is the one I will have. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or if you are not a student, you are a worker. Don't eat with your 2 ends. Oh, from my salary, I'm going to be saving 1,000 or $1 or $5. It goes a long way. Break it down into smaller bits, and before you see, at the end of the year, it will have become so big that you look at yourself. How did I achieve so much like this? So breaking it down will help you. Breaking down your goals into actionable steps helps you to achieve more, and it makes it to be more less doubting and actionable. So what are you doing today? What are you doing? The first week is almost going. Before you see, we jump into the next week and the whole year is going. So please start today. Don't postpone. The next tips that will help you is create plan and stay organized. Don't be doing Most times I'm being pissed off when I see people doing, you want to do this, you want to do this, you want to do this. No, you want to learn how to make money, into online business. Stay organized in one and be focused. Don't be everywhere. If you try to be everywhere, you will fail. So make that plan and stay organized. Try and find a method that works best for you. It may work for me and it may not work for you. So don't look at others. Just try and learn from them. Then if what I'm saying pick your vision, try and correlate and go for the one that is best for you. Don't be a copycat. This new year, don't be a copycat. Go for your own vision. Next one is stay consistent and be flexible. You jump in today, in the next 3 months, we are not seeing you. In the next 3 months, you are reading a book today. Tomorrow, you jump into another book. Next tomorrow, you jump into another book. You are scattered. Stay consistent. And in any niche you find yourself, maybe in a fashionable, maybe you are a fashion designer, don't just be a tailor. Try and build yourself. You may say, oh, I don't have money, I don't have somebody to advise me, I don't have anybody around me. Your solution is around you. I hope you are getting value to this content. If truly, please click the subscribe button and enable notifications so that you will not miss out anytime we upload. As I said, stay consistent and be flexible. I used to say it in this house. Consistency is the key. As time goes on, things might change. You may be adjusted to so many things. You may add other things. But for now, be consistent and be flexible. Now, the next one is be accountable. Be accountable. Anything you are doing. When I see an organization that is not that forgets accountability, you don't know that accountability is even in the Bible. God loves it. And that's why God went to Adam and asked you, these things that are here is meant for you. But what happened? So, seek support and accountability. Share your goals. I'm always saying it. Joke Solution is ready to listen to you anytime you are having issue. Ask me questions. Send your question to the comment section. Let's talk, because what? I am always interested in your affairs. And we have a WhatsApp group. The link is below this video. Join us to ask your questions. We have admin that can respond to you instantly. So don't be a low ranger. Don't be there and be struggling and begin to think, oh, the year has started. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to start. I don't know. Nobody has listening here. Nobody wants to listen to me. I don't have friends. My dear, you have a friend. Joke Solution is your friend. If you are ready to talk, Joke Solution is ready to listen. Celebrating milestone keeps you motivated to do more. So don't just be like that and things are just going. You don't know whether you are making progress. You don't know whether somebody is even interested in you. You don't know whether you are cute to marry. You don't know whether you don't know maybe what you are doing is even right. You need to talk to somebody, and talk to somebody that have your heart. So I want to ask you today, what are those goals? What are those things that you want to put in place this year? What are those things that you want Joke Solution to help you to? Send it to me in the comment section. Let's talk. What are those things that you need to put in order this year? What are those lifestyle? What are those bad character, bad behavior that you need to let go and let another one set in? Or even if you don't know another one to let set in, Joke Solution is there to help you to actualize your dream. I cannot wait to read from you. I cannot wait to listen to your success story. Happy New Year once again.